They say time flies when you're having fun. Does it come as a surprise that before we knew it, the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League is now done with Matchday 20, 14 to go. The 20th round had some interesting results, most notable the 1-0 defeat of leaders Moors by Yada and Scotland Mavira with a stunning 2-1 win over Ngezi. It all started on Saturday with a 5-goal thriller at Rufaro Stadium between students Herentals and champion Simba Bhora. The students, warned on the potency of Isaka Gurirab, appeared not to have done their homework competently as they went on to concede 2 from the Namibian striker, who cancelled out efforts from Lot Chiunga and Eric Dombo before substitute Neva Tikere won the match for Go Pujigo. Vital 3-2 win for the champions that takes them back to the top of the standings. In Gweru at Ascot Stadium, Kwekwe and Dynamos blew several opportunities in the first half before Washington Navaya settled matters in the second half with a far post header to send the Gweru side to third spot on the standings. Telwan's profile continues to rise as the Gweru community rallies behind the Telecom side in their best season in the Premier League. Coach Herbert Marua was over the moon with the victory over his former side.
It was a must win for me. We got the points. I hope they will survive, but not playing against us. I wish them to survive somewhere else, but I wish them survive.
His counterpart, Sol Chaminuka, felt Timbare had done everything to deserve at West Point, lamenting missed opportunities that his boys could not put away.
I think we had better scoring opportunities from the beginning of the game. I want to think that we almost controlled the whole of the first half, and they have one opportunity and they score, and you have lost the game of football.
At Nyamunga Stadium in Kariba, ZPC and Manika settled for a 0-0 draw as Tafadzwa Mashiris Manika Diamonds earned a crucial away point. The result should come as a big pointer for Manika as they emerge from a 5-match winless streak where they lost 4 and drew once. On the other hand, ZPC are reclaiming their reputation as the league's draw specialists following the 0-0 stalemate, their 5th draw in a row. Overall, it is their 12th this season, and with 14 games still to go, they are 8 games shy of matching their last season record of 20 draws. FC Platinum are the only side with more draws than ZPC at 13. At Mandava Stadium in Zishawane, Platinum edged Chicken Inn by a Nixon Nyasulu penalty that saw them rise to position 6 from 8. Chicken Inn had new acquisition Lenoth Chikua leading their strike force. The country's top goal scorer last season showed his great sense of positioning in the box, and despite blowing 2 good opportunities, coach Joel Antipas will believe he can polish Chikua's final touch and solve finishing problems that have haunted them all season. Without doubt, one of the weekend's biggest results was log leaders Moors' 1-0 loss to Men of the Cloth, Yada. Coming from their 9th defeat of the season, a 1-0 loss to Chicken Inn, it would take something extraordinary for Yada to upstage log leaders Moors, who had only tested a defeat once the entire season. Call it a miracle goal as the match decider arrived straight from the corner kick spot off Terence Daka's spectacular strike, and Yada were on course to victory. With the loss, Moors slid a place from top to second. In the Lovell at Kibo, looks like it will take more than performance to survive the chop at the end of the season, as bottom side Kwekwe once again fought gallantly, only to end on the losing side when they sank to an 80th minute strike from the efficient Innocent Masiiwa. Home side assistant coach Arnold Jani said they were satisfied with grinding a result that improved their standings on the log.
Do have some players who are suspended, so today's game was very, very important for us. It wasn't about the margin. It was just about the 3 points.
In Mondoro at the Baobab, 2 Bulls locked horns, and by the end of the 90, Mavira Scotland emerged victorious over Madamburo Ngezi in a pulsating duel that lived up to its pre-match billing. In a dramatic 6 minutes, the match was settled when McDonald Makuwe opened the scores on the 5th minute, but Mtokozi Simseve equalized 2 minutes on. The irrepressible Mseve sealed Scotland's first win in 5 matches, with the second struck 4 minutes after the equalizer. On Sunday at Papafield Stadium, Highlanders scraped a narrow 1-0 win off a tap-in from Mafias Chiweta, much to the relief of standing coach Try Ncube, winless in 2 matches. Ncube was satisfied with the performance of his boys, whom he praised for what he termed the best shift ever since taking over from Kelvin Kayindu.
It was a good game that started so well, with us playing much better, creating chances, having that flair. And then we deservedly got that goal. Yeah, it's a good win. It's a good win for everyone at Highlanders. The fans are happy. The fans want to win. They deserve to be happy. Highlanders must be playing games to win.
Green Fuel, who have not won in a massive 9 matches, missed the services of coach Rodwell Dlakama, who sadly withdrew on his way to the game following news of a family bereavement. Assistant Godfrey Tamirepi said they should have capitalized on a better second half where chances came up but were never converted.
There was no fluidity in the first half, but I'd say came second half, we were much in control, and Islanders defended very well.
The final fixture of Matchday 20 pitted Cape United against a vastly improved Triangle, who were unlucky to drop 2 points at the death, courtesy of Cape United's new arrival Ishmael Wadi's 90th minute goal. Triangle had shocked Makepekepe in their own Rufaro fortress with a Joe Musaka opener, and it all looked gloom for the green-shirted Harare Giants till Wadi pounced to earn his side a valuable point.
Every team is fighting for the points, and for us, we just have to concentrate on us and the coming game.
Genesis Mangombe, whose arrival at Triangle has brought some hope for the Sugar boys, was not disappointed despite letting it slip when it looked all wrapped up.
I'm happy with the boys playing away like they are playing at home. We created several chances, and also in terms of playing to our philosophy, it was positive. So with that, I think we tried our best. And save for that blunder for my goalkeeper who let that ball bounce, I think should have done better, but we will go back to the drawing board and address those issues, then focus on our next assignment.
So a defining weekend then, as things changed at the top, whilst at the bottom two, Dynamos and Kwekwe remained stuck at their positions. Joel Lopatla's stint as head coach at Simba Bhora somewhat a fairy tale as he continues to guide the champions to a commendable fight in defense of their title with a 3-2 win over Herentals, a result that sent Pujugo to the apex of the standings. At Ascot, the chances fell but were not taken by a Dynamo side that eventually collapsed in the second half, falling by a 1-0. In Kariba, it was another match, another draw for ZPC when they were held to a 0-0 draw at Nyamunga by Manika, whilst FC Platinum got the better of Chicken Inn with a 1-0 win at their favourite Mandava. A miraculous goal from the corner kick spot, Mana from Heaven, as Yada shocked Moz by a 0-0. Bikita continued with their recent fine home record after condemning Kwekwe to their 13th defeat of the season, 1-0 at Gibo and at the Baobab. Scotland handing Ngezi sweet revenge when they came from behind to post a 2-1 win over Ngezi. Madamburo were the first team to beat the Scots with a 1-0 win in the reverse fixture. On Sunday at Papa Fields, it's the ends that justified the happiness on the terraces after Highlanders pipped Green Fuel with a 1-0 win, and the Matchday 20 program was done when Cape United and Triangle shared the spoils in a 1-1 draw. It's now dog eat dog as we inch closer to the finish line. Either you eat or you are eaten as clubs aim for the crown, whilst only 5 points separate the bottom half-top side and the first relegation slot. There's just no room to relax in the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League.